Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Intention of this video is to share with authenticity and vulnerability a bit of transparency with where I've been over the last little while and some decisions that I've made, some commitments that I'm making to myself, and ultimately this is a bit of self-accountability and putting myself out there, showing some vulnerability, just around some things that I've been going through in life at the moment. And I think ultimately, what am I talking about here? Well, talking about things like letting go of discipline, letting go of some of my standards, letting go of some of the things that I inherently know to do that through some spaces that have been playing out in my personal life, and from a parenting point of view and from a co-parenting point of view, and navigating separations, and going through custody related stuff and other things like this. There's been a lot of things in this space that have really taken my focus, and what I am seeing is that as a byproduct of that, the focus in other areas has dropped off. And I'm talking about just how I'm showing up authentically within myself, in my business, how I'm driving business, how I'm presenting myself, all these things. I feel like it's a really big I feel like I've really been bullshitting myself and getting so caught up in trying to be this particular person and position myself in a certain way, almost like just trying too hard, instead of really just meeting myself where I'm at, being authentic and really like just being transparent, being real. Like I do try and pride myself on being really transparent and really real and being vulnerable and being able to present myself in that authentic way. But I think there's been a bit of fear around judgment and comparison, and I've really noticed that I've been playing out patterns that I've witnessed from my childhood, and ultimately I've given a lot of my power away, and that's resulted in my business taking a hit, finances taking a hit, ultimately a bit of my just the connection to my purpose and my the real conviction behind that. And I feel like I've started to reconnect back into this space, and I've pulled the veil away from a few things, and I've really seen that it's actually through being really, really disciplined in my habits, doing the hard things that I sometimes know that I need to do, but I just don't want to do them. And through doing those things, committing to those things, and feeling maybe, let's call it the pain or the suffering that can come from that, knowing that I'm moving towards the outcome that I'm really truly wanting and not giving in to the desire or the emotion. It's amazing how liberating that actually is. And so what I'm doing is I am starting in the 75-day, the 75 Hard program, and just even in getting to the point where, it's day one today, and I'm going to capture live video blogs as I go through this process and go through this journey, because I want to be able to share the journey with people, but I also want to be able to reflect back on this and actually look at myself and see where I was at this time, and just see the transformation journey happen as a byproduct of just being consistent in the space and showing up, doing certain things consistently each day for 75 days. So there's a gallon of water you've got to drink per day, 2 45-minute workouts, and one of those workouts has to be outdoors, following a diet, reading 10 pages of a book that's non-fiction, that's educational, business related, or could be a biography or something like that, and taking a progress photo each day as well, and doing each one of those things and just being consistently on top of each one of those things each and every day. And if you miss one thing, or you have one cheat meal, or you have alcohol, something like that, you start right back at day one again, and you re-go through that whole process. So it's about 75 days, I think, until a few days before Christmas. So it's going to be a good little opportunity to really go through this program and test myself, show myself what I'm made of, and actually see where I can get myself in 75 days through just consistent work, showing up with intention, with focus, and being really, really clear on my purpose and really clear on what I'm committing to each day, why I'm doing these things, and ultimately how I'm going to benefit through all this. So I'm wanting to put a video out there so that anybody that feels called to listen to this, you might feel like doing this program as well. And if you do, please reach out. Otherwise, just let me know, or drop a comment down below, or just silently do it. Either way, doesn't really matter. But yeah, just putting this out there as a bit of line in the sand. I'm at a position where I'll chuck some photos up. I'm sitting currently at, I think it was 91.05 kilos. Ideally, I'd like to be below 85 kilos. So there's about, between 80 and 85. So there's, initially there's about 6 kilos there that I'm wanting to release, and I'm wanting to recompose from a body fat and a muscle mass point of view. I'm going to jump on and get a body scan done in the next couple of days as well, so I can see where my numbers are from a body fat point of view, and ultimately give this a red hot crack and see how far I can get, and see what else comes, I guess, what else I attract into my life, in all the different areas of my life as a byproduct of going through this journey as well. So I'm excited to be stepping up and kind of pulling my socks up and getting stuck into this, because I think it's going to bring a lot of other things that are going to be really cool into my life as well. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll keep you posted. Have a lovely day.